There's lots of education going on in the world, but Healthy Relationships Utah is unique in that we get to be an organized machine, right? I get to work with people to help people.
I've had this frustration that it's me and my kids and then him, and not sure how to integrate this family.
We started foster care, and that's when we got our daughter, and we adopted her a year after she came to our home. And I think the unique thing within fostering is you are co-parenting with these other parents that don't want you to be a part of the family.
When you said breaking a cycle, I feel like that's a big one from how I was raised and some of the ways that I felt our issues were handled as children. I do see the cycle breaking.
This couple came, the husband married into this family and she had multiple kids, and so they were working through like, how do I parent as a step parent? And we even talk about couple communication and things like that. And from the beginning of the class to the end, I kind of saw this process of them opening up to each other and being more honest and communicating in a respectful way. And it was so cool to see them actually like looking at each other, using those communication skills and being able to open up about difficult things that come up in step families.
As we went through them, I was like, oh, I see myself doing that sometimes, I see myself doing that sometimes, I see myself doing that. And I was like, I've never had it like broken down that way. When my children tell me something or my wife tells me something, I'm like, oh, that's what I'm doing. And being able to kind of understand that within myself, that's what it means to be defensive. That's what contempt means. How do I combat that?
I used to think I just will ignore the fact that I have a stepmom. You know, like I'll just ignore the fact that I have a new stepmom. Communication is really helpful. It's okay to address certain things, and actually it's not just okay, it's really healthy. And this course gave me that empowerment and like safety to feel that I know what verbiage to use, I know what type of, like terminology to use.
It was really cool to see their transition from even a little closed off to each other, but to learn those new skills with communication. And we talk about things that are important to talk about when we don't really think about it, and kind of seeing that transition from them opening up to each other.
It's just been recently that I have been aware that he does love my kids and that I can trust him, and that he is and has been building relationships to them. And so that pyramid, I may get emotional, that pyramid is already there. And so having the class introduce me to that pyramid and having the awareness that we're doing a pretty good job of that, then I actually feel much safer to just allow him to come in and trust that if there's a boundary that needs to be set, he already has that pyramid built, and that I can trust that he can do it in a way that feels loving for them.
I can healthily confront situations that make me feel uncomfortable or just that simply need addressing.
We have had parents thank us so much, saying, I didn't have a conversation with my bonus child for like 3 years. It was so contentious, but after your class, we can talk. I can take him to basketball. I can have a conversation with him, and it's not filled with contention because we gave them the tools on how to have conversations in a safe environment that just let it grow organically.
I think that there's hope. A lot of the times when you're in a step family situation, it sometimes feels like it's the end of the road, but this class was really awesome in identifying those pieces of hope and just reminding us that it's not the end of the world.
And that's what I think was really powerful about this class, was how open and honest it was. And it really was like, wow, I finally feel seen as this complex family in every possible way that it was discussed. Because a big part was like step family. But then it expanded that, and Alexis was really amazing at being able to include every type of complexity with that families can face.
Being part of Healthy Relationships Utah is just such a cool experience where I'm not just helping my influence in my little circle, but I get to expand my reach into communities that I wouldn't ordinarily just get to walk into.